All right, this is our life wheel. Okay. So far, most of my videos I've been able to do in like 30 to 45 seconds. I'm gonna tell you that this one gets people tripped pretty heavily. Um, on the left-hand side of this page is all of your definitions. I'm not gonna read them aloud. I will say take a second to read them because they might not mean what you think they mean. Kind of like my kid growing up, they use words that they think they mean things, and they definitely don't mean what they think they do. So, Um, and then on the right is your actual life wheel. I don't know that I took this from anybody specifically. I will say I was introduced to this theory by Geo, and I am so grateful that he introduced me to it because it was a really cool way to be able to process where I was and what I actually wanted to change without having to change the whole wheel, so to speak. See what I did there? Be here all night, but you're welcome. So at the bottom, it says circle the number where you want to be. That is not a hashtag, that is a number sign. So I might say in my relationship, I feel like I'm a 6 this year, but where I'd really like to be, oh, sorry, I'm supposed to circle where I want to be. I want to be a 9. And I feel like I'm a 6. And so I'm going to go through and I'm going to do this all the way around the life wheel. And then by the time I get done, I'm going to say, you know what? The two things I'm going to really focus on this year is just my relationship and my career. You can pick which relationship you mean. It can be romantic, it can be friends, it can be with yourself. I don't really care. The whole point of this planner is that you're going to make it yours. The real way to use this life wheel is come back and check it every quarter. What I would suggest is when using this life wheel, don't think you're going to go from a 1 to a 10. That's going to be impossible. You're going to set yourself up for failure. Look between 3 and 4. And then when you're looking in that 3 and 4 and you go into these next pages, keep that in the back of your head as you're trying to figure out how you want to set up your life. So remember, we've done horoscopes and tarot. We've learned who we are. We've learned who we need to become. We now know where we want to balance out our life wheel. And so as we start to plan these other things, we've got all of these tools in the back of our head. And now we're not just pulling shit out of our ass for where we want to go. We're really starting to listen intuitively by using these different pieces to be able to create that. All right. Thank you so much for joining me. Drop below which part of the life wheel are you excited to tackle? Oh, I do want to discuss one piece just because I live in a world that's maybe a little different than others. Family is on here. I want to be very clear that family can mean blood or chosen. I don't care which one it is for you. So if you are someone who does not speak to your blood family, I hear you, I feel you, and make sure that you are doing this as your chosen family. We know that we have friends, and then we have, I think people call it family, but we have family, right? So just know that. And you'll notice on the opposite side of family, there is nothing there. There's no one or anything that's going to be able to ever balance that. So if you'll notice, me time and mental health, they're kind of tied together. Spirituality and physical health, they kind of have to do together. Vacation time and money have to do with each other. So you'll notice all the way through that there are things that are very tit for tat, so to speak. However, with family, chosen or blood, not so much. So now that I went on the extra diatribe, drop below which piece you are the most excited about, and I cannot wait to see and hear where you go and where you want to grow. Thanks for joining me again.